Zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, what up, what up? It's your boy Moth the God, aka Gozrast here with another video on Destiny. Today was a special day, so I'm so hyped that Destiny decided to let us know exactly what's to come in year 2. They showed us some gameplay. Sorry if I wasn't able to bring you any type of imagery. I don't have that type of setup. I play on PS4. Hopefully, this coming year I'll be able to bring you better content, especially for Destiny 2. My setup should be a lot better. But basically, for the players that like to play solo or the ones that like to play in teams but really couldn't find a team because you weren't part of any clans, a lot of this is going to be based on clan play now, but it's going to be a lot different. But before I get into that, I'm just going to let you know exactly what's to come, like through my notes, what I scribbled down and could remember. Basically, first and foremost, our first mission is going to be called the Homecoming, and that's basically we're going to be fighting the ghoul. They're going to show up, they're going to put the smash down on the tower, they're going to put the smash down on the guardians, the speaker's going to come up missing, they're going to lay waste to the traveler. I don't think they kill him, but somehow they contain it. Our powers are going to be lost, so basically by the end of our fight is going to be over. We're going to get taken to task basically, and that's basically the first part of the story. Everybody's going to be scattered. Ikora Ray is going to end up on a planet called Io, which is a sacred place for warlocks. It was probably, I think it was one of the last places the traveler had visited before I guess he went to Earth. And then another planet is going to be called Titan, and it's basically a water world, and that's where Savala is going to end up. Nessus is basically a machine world, and that's where Kate is going to end up. And we got one more planet, and that's called EDZ, which is European Dead Zone, and that's basically where people settled after everything. It's like a refugee type planet. But yeah, that's basically it on that front. That's 4 planets. The Crucible has changed in a lot of ways. It's no longer going to be 6v6 and 3v3 and trials and all this. Basically, the Crucible is going to be 4v4 across all maps, across all modes, and that's basically how it's going to be now. One of the modes is called Countdown. I think that's put it right. Yeah, it's called Countdown. But basically, yeah, 4v4, no more 6v6. So and then we got all new maps on that. Probably we might have the old ones. I don't think so, but as far as I know, we're gonna have all new maps on that for you PvP players like me. And I play PvE and PvP, but yeah, for you trials players, yeah, we got all new stuff. But we also, for PvP, you got a new HUD which you can use to see if your opponent picked up power ammo or if their supers are ready, and new maps. Yeah, just right there with new maps. Okay, and your weapons are all kinetic. I don't know exactly how the slots go, but for somebody that's actually playing the game right now, you might want to go to their channel after and check them out to get a more in-depth look at exactly what the gameplay is like. And yeah, that's on that point. We're gonna have public events still, all new public events. You can start all your activities exactly where you're at. So if I'm on Earth and I want to go to Saturn to participate in the activity, I can basically hit my ghost and travel from point A to point B without ever going to orbit. And if you want to know about new activities, basically it's going to show it. I don't know exactly on what map. It might be the main map. It's going to show you basically where you can farm certain things, and basically where they're going to be holding certain events. So yeah, you don't even have to go to orbit no more in order to go to a different planet or to another activity. You can load exactly from where you're at and go from point A to point B. As far as like the solo player looking for raids, look, they got a new one. It's a cooperative gameplay mode, and it's called guided games. Sorry about that. It's basically a new format for solo players who have no clan to find people to play with. This is a new setup This new setup allows you to view all clans in order to see if they are looking for players to help complete all game content, basically an in-game team finder. So that's lit for the people that don't really have a clan. And basically it's going to be really clan orientated, but they made it more optional for people that play solo to be able to get it get in and finish your content without have to deal with team finders with the toxic players. But basically, yeah, uh different clans are gonna have different banners and this and that. It's like a whole lot of setup, but you can either go your way after or possibly join that clan depending on what they're looking for. And that's another thing, you can look them up and you can basically see exactly where they're at, as far as like, I won't say morals is the wrong word, but basically what their clan is looking for, you can and decide right there if you want to join their clan or if you just want to play with them for that event, or that raid or that strike or whatever. Like, well, you get what I'm saying, but yeah, it's a lot different now. So you ain't got to be looking for them people online that just really, yeah. But yeah, I'm not gonna get into that, but yeah, it's called guided game. So yeah, we're good now. And for you people that play PC, well, yeah, it's going down for you. I know there's a lot of people that really don't want PC to have it because they figure you're gonna start hacking. But I mean, if you start hacking and you get caught, you just get caught. That's just the way it is with any game. It's just the way it is. You choose to play your game the way you want to play it and deal with the consequences. Uh, and that's just how it goes. So, welcome. Uh, and basically you'll be getting yours through, I think, Blizzard, but it's another part of that I didn't really get, so I'm not gonna go too far into that. I just know Blizzard has something to do with it. uh but like I said, you can always go to the YouTubers that's actually at the event right now, and they're gonna have a more in-depth view on everything, and they'll really be able to break it down because they got first-hand account of everything. They actually got to play it. I wish a small YouTuber like me could go, but maybe next time. But yeah, that's as far as PC. Uh, we'll still have patrols. We'll have a new thing that's called Lost Sectors, and that's basically where you find and enter a dungeon. And in that dungeon, you'll find a boss who holds a key to the treasure. So I guess my guess is you're gonna have to defeat him. You're gonna get the key. The key's gonna drop. You're gonna go probably in chest, and you're gonna find it. I know there's farmable things now. Like you no longer have to like if you're looking for some, it'll be basically on the map. So like for like an event that's gonna happen, it's gonna let you know exactly where it's gonna be at, and like it's gonna show on the map. They had different illustrations to show you what was what, but I mean I don't really know that because I haven't played the game yet. But yeah, so you're still gonna have patrols. You're gonna have four new planets basically, and that's gonna be Nessus, Titan, Io, and the European Dead Zone. You're gonna have multiple maps. They haven't said nothing about raids yet, but I'm guessing through certain pictures that it might be Vex orientated. I don't know. It looks like kind of like the Volta Glass, but I could be totally off. But that's just my opinion. Don't run with it because you might. Yeah, don't run with it. But yeah, basically on that end, I'm pretty much done with that, and that was just the inform you. Sorry, my notes are a little scattered for those, that are still bearing with this video. But, I'm a Destiny player. Destiny has always been my favorite game, and that's pretty much the one game that I've played more than, no, it is the game that I've played more than anything. But, yeah, let me see if there's anything else. Side mission, blah, blah. Oh, basically the side missions. Oh, when you go, you're going to meet new people, and the new people are going to give you side missions, and basically they're going to give you like the hits on the map with the lost sectors, and basically so you can grow your guardian to make him stronger. For all the people that have icebreakers like myself and like stuff that you've been hoarding since like day one, yeah, they're gone. The cabal is going to destroy it, so there goes your stuff. I told you about the new crucible modes. All the new weapons are kinetic. The abilities in the subclass. Okay, Titan has a void shield. It's called Sentinel. His subclass. And when he pops it, basically he's throwing his shield. He can either hit you with the shield or he can throw his shield like he's Captain America. And that's in layman's terms, the easiest way I could put it. And he also got like a thing that kind of like you see on the how should I say Andromeda when she drops that one little small barrier, but he does it a lot different and his barrier looks cooler. But that's, yeah, that's just me, period. I might be a little biased. And in the warlock, he has one that's called Dawn Blade, and basically he pops up in the air. He turns into like a phoenix with a sword, and basically he just raining. I think he can just hit you, or he's like basically flying across the air, and he's just swinging his sword, sending like kind of like that one arc blade that the hunter has, and he just sending like flames like down at your, whatever. He's throwing flames at you, and basically from a sword. Uh, and he also has like some type of pool that he stands in of empowerment. I don't know exactly what it's called, but yeah. And the hunter has a arc strider, and that's basically his ability. He turns into like the blade dancer and just starts wielding this one little thing that's like a staff kind of, you know what I mean? It's like I know I'm going a little fast, but yeah, basically it's like some type of staff, like, and he's just like wrecking things. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, actually, there was one last thing. The strike is called Inverted Spire. That's our new strike. And yeah, basically that's pretty much it. Anything I left out, I'll make sure to make up in my next video, or you can leave a comment, let me know. But if you want in depth, you might want to try another channel that actually went to the event, because they're really gonna know. But yeah, hopefully this helped you. And my name is Moth the God, aka God's Wrath. And for those who support me, thank you. And I will continue to support you. And hopefully my channel grows. And that's it, ladies.
Zombie apocalypse.